Education Wali. I'm student at Rehan College Korangi Campus, and currently I'm student at Teacher Training Bootcamp 1. So today we will talk with ChatGPT, and our topic is how discuss to overcome fear and take bold step in life. So let's start. Hello ChatGPT, my name is Sadia Education Wali, and today we will discuss about the very interesting topic.
hmm
Discuss how to overcome fear and take bold step in life. So the first question is, what is fear and why do people experience it, and how can fear stop us from achieving our goals and dreams?
Fear's kind of like an alarm system in our brains. It's meant to protect us from danger, right? But sometimes it gets overstimulated. It starts reacting even to things that aren't actually dangerous, like speaking up in a meeting or trying something new. That overreaction is what makes people freeze or avoid taking chances. But when we let fear make all the decisions, that's when dreams just kind of get stuck in the waiting room.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my next question is, what are the most common fear people face in their personal and professional lives, and how can we identify the root cause of fear?
Let me think about that. Well, some of the big ones are fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of change, or even just fear of not being good enough. The first step is noticing it without judgment. Like, just ask, what exactly am I afraid will happen? That simple question often points to the root cause. Once you can name it, fear feels a little less like this giant monster and more like something you can deal with step by step. Especially if you practice taking small actions even when nervous. Confidence starts to grow afterward, not before.
Okay, ChatGPT. So what is the difference between healthy caution and limiting fear, and how can changing our mindset help us overcome fear? What the role does self-confidence play in taking bold steps in life?
Let me think. That's an excellent question. Healthy caution is like a signal to prepare, but limiting fear is when your brain blows those risks way out of proportion. So, mindset shifts that from if I fail, I must be worthless to if I fail, I'll learn something. That's the difference between being stuck and moving forward. Boldness isn't reckless, it's taking thoughtful action in spite of nerves. Confidence is trusting you can handle whatever comes next.
Okay, ChatGPT. So, how can we deal with the fear of failure or rejection, and why is it stepping outside our comfort zone important for personal growth, and what daily habits can help with courage and resilience?
Hmm. Fear of failure and fear of rejection. Those are huge. One helpful trick is shifting perspective. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Ask, what can I learn if this doesn't work out? Every no can actually give you a new clue. Growth happens outside the comfort zone, not inside it. Daily habits help with courage. Try one small stretch task a day, like speaking up once in a meeting or learning a tiny new skill. Over time, those little wins boost resilience. And just remember, courage isn't no fear. It's moving with fear, but not letting it steer.
Okay, ChatGPT. So, how can students and young professionals overcome the fear of public speaking and trying something new? And role do mentors, family, and supportive friends play in helping us face of fear? And how can setting small, achievable goals help us build confidence?
Those are great questions. For public speaking, prep and practice are your friends. Start small. Talk in front of a mirror or your best friend, then a small group. Most people are rooting for you, not scrutinizing you. Family and friends can cheer you on, give feedback, remind you of your strengths, but don't lean on them for approval too much. For building confidence, small goals are magic. Like, instead of give a TED talk, try speak for 1 minute in front of a friend. Each little win tells your brain, hey, I can do this. Little by little, fear loses its grip.
Okay, ChatGPT. So, how can setting, what are the some common mistakes people make me when trying to overcome fear, and how can we stay motivated and fear keeping returning? And can you share an inspiring example of someone who overcome fear and achieve great success?
Mm, Such important questions. Common mistakes, waiting for 100% confidence, comparing yourself to others, or expecting overnight success. Progress is usually uneven. To stay motivated, anchor to your why. Keep a simple journal of small wins and reframe setbacks as data, not disasters. As for examples, J.K. Rowling faced multiple rejections before Harry Potter was picked up, and Nelson Mandela endured decades in prison, yet stayed focused on his vision. So fear didn't get the final say for them, and it doesn't have to for us either.
Hey ChatGPT, so if you would recommend it only three strategies for becoming more courageous and what they be, and do you believe courage means never feeling fear or does it mean active and despite fear and why? And what is your final message for everyone who wants to overcome fear, take bold step, and create a successful and meaningful life?
Hmm. If I had to pick just three, first, take small, consistent actions. Second, reframe failure as feedback, not defeat. And third, focus on your purpose, not your fear. And no, I don't believe courage means never feeling fear. Everyone feels fear. Courage is choosing action anyway. So, my final message: don't wait for fear to disappear. Start with one small step today. Every challenge you face shapes your strength and your story. Believe in your ability to grow. That's how a successful and meaningful life gets built, step by step.
Okay, thank you so much, ChatGPT, for sharing your valuable insight and giving your more. Um, so, Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much, all of you, for listening me and watching me. Allah Hafiz.